welcome back to My Decisive Learning. In this explainer, we're talking honestly about the challenges students face, and more importantly, the strategies that actually help. Today, we're tackling a topic that literally almost every college student deals with, but kind of rarely talks about openly. We're talking about money anxiety. Budgeting, unexpected expenses, FAFSA confusion, and yeah, the shame of feeling broke. If you've ever felt your heart rate spike just checking your bank account, let me tell you, you are absolutely not alone. Let's talk about the part no one really admits to, right? The shame. The quiet shame of having to say, hey, I can't afford that right now, or skipping outings with friends because you're budgeting, or just feeling like you're somehow behind compared to other students who seem perfectly financially stable. Because, look, college is expensive. Life is expensive. You're out here juggling tuition, food, emergencies, and maybe even supporting your family, all while trying to pass your classes. But here is the absolute truth. Experiencing money anxiety doesn't mean you're irresponsible. It just means you're learning. So let's dive right into Section 1, the FAFSA stress loop and financial shame. We've got to talk about the reality that most students are struggling completely quietly. And right at the center of all this is the FAFSA. It's supposed to help, right? But it often creates this overwhelming loop of stress. We're talking confusing forms, delayed responses, unexpected verifications, not knowing how much aid you'll actually get, and that constant fear of losing your aid if something changes. Listen, if FAFSA feels completely overwhelming to you, that is totally normal. You are just learning how to navigate a highly complicated system. Moving on to Section 2, Practical Student Budgeting Strategies. Okay, so how do we actually shift from stressing out to having a solid strategy? Enter the 50-30-20 student budget. It's like a giant puzzle, but we're making it simple. It creates a clear split for your money. 50% goes to absolute needs, food, school supplies, transportation. 30% is flexible spending for your social life, because yes, you still need to live. And 20% acts as a savings buffer. Even if your income is super small right now, this structure gives you instant, low-stress clarity. Now here is a tiny hack with a massive impact: the unexpected expense envelope. Every single month, just put aside $10 to $25 for surprise costs. Because, let's be real, parking tickets and last-minute lab fees happen to absolutely all of us. Having this tiny little buffer completely prevents that sudden wave of panic when life throws a curveball at you. And to stay on track, I highly recommend a 5-minute weekly money check-in. It's so simple. You just review 3 things: what you spent, what's coming up, and what needs adjusting. By spending just 5 minutes a week on this, you drastically reduce your anxiety. Why? Because you literally stop guessing and you start being aware of where your money is actually going. All right, Section 3, the SMART scholarship strategy. Let's shift gears a bit and talk about actually bringing more money in. When you're looking for free money, your first instinct might be to go big, right? But here's the thing. While national scholarships attract huge applicant pools, we're talking upwards of 100,000 people. Local scholarships might only attract a few dozen. Winning 3 or 4 of these smaller local awards easily adds up, and your odds of actually winning them are significantly better. Then you've got micro scholarships. These are a real game changer. Platforms like Raise Me actually partner with universities to guarantee minimum financial awards for everyday achievements. You could literally earn $250 to $500 just for getting an A in a class or joining a campus club. It is free money for things you're probably already doing. But to find these, we have to search smart. Using platforms like Scholarships 360 or bold.org helps you find vetted, exclusive, donor-funded opportunities so you're not wasting time on scams or expired links. By treating your search kind of like building a portfolio and really casting a wide net, you absolutely maximize your chances of securing that bag. Which brings us to Section 4, winning apps and essay hacks. So finding the money is really only half the battle. Now we have to actually secure it. And staying organized is your secret weapon here. Set up a simple spreadsheet tracking the scholarship name, the sponsor, the award amount, and those all-important deadlines. Having it all laid out like this keeps you calm and ensures you never, ever miss a crucial piece of documentation. When it comes to the essay itself, these 4 steps are absolutely vital. First, read the prompt thoroughly. Second, open with a captivating hook to grab their attention. Third, show, don't tell. Be descriptive, but keep it concise. And fourth, always proofread out loud. You'd be amazed at how many awkward phrases you catch just by hearing your own voice say them. There's this really great quote from Education Quest: "The directions on a scholarship application are not suggestions.
Seriously, keep this in mind. Paying incredibly close attention to the details and doing the little things right automatically puts you ahead of thousands of other applicants who just rush through it.
And you want to combine that solid scholarship strategy with everyday broke student hacks that actually help. Things like renting textbooks instead of buying them brand new, using campus food resources and free events. Hey, free pizza is free pizza, right? Maximizing student discounts literally everywhere you go, and tracking your spending with a simple app like Mint or even just a Notion template. These aren't shortcuts, they're just smart strategies. Finally, Section 5, you are not behind. As we bring all these practical tools together today, we really need to address your mindset. It is completely 100% normal to feel stretched thin right now. College is quite literally one of the hardest financial seasons of your life. Having money anxiety doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're growing. Think about it. Every single time you stick to your 50-30-20 budget, every time you sit down to review your weekly spending or apply for a local scholarship, you are building essential life skills. You are gaining budgeting expertise, planning capabilities, discipline, and a profound resilience that will serve you long after you walk across that graduation stage.
Most students out there are struggling quietly, wrongly assuming that everyone else just has their finances perfectly figured out. Let me tell you, they don't. You are doing so much better than you think you are.
If no one has told you this today, let us be the ones to remind you, you are not alone in your financial stress. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are learning decisively, courageously, and with significantly more strength than you probably even realize. Remember, building systems makes life easier, not harder. Implementing just a few of the strategies we unpacked in this explainer, like that little unexpected expense envelope, will completely transform your relationship with money. You'll move from a place of panic to a place of confident control. So I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. What is one decisive financial step you will take today to build a system that empowers you? Start small, take control of your future, and we will see you next time right here on My Decisive Learning.